Welcome back, race fans. We are here with the Downforce Racing Truck Series, sponsored by Growmaster, season number 8, round number 5 here at Homestead, presented to you all by MaxspeedTV. The last race before Christmas and New Year's break. Of course, we'll still have the Cup race this Thursday as well. More on that here a little later, but thank you everybody for tuning in here tonight. We've got about 8 watching and 2 likes right now. Brennan Kennedy, John Anderson, Dylan Lane already in chat here tonight. How are y'all doing? Well, big shout out to Growmaster, sponsoring the truck and the Cup series for Downforce this season. Our sponsor, Growmasters, manufacturers of dairy mineral fortified with vitamins and an organic all-natural dewormer, available at Walmart.com right now. As for the foreseeable future until it changes. They are on sale for $19.95. A great product for the hunter out there. If you know somebody that does that, well, buy a bucket or two or three or a pallet full of them, and then let Greg know that you got it. And of course, I'm sure he'll find out some way or another. But big shout out to you, Greg, out there, and for sponsoring the Cup Series, the Truck and the Cup Series this season. We'll go ahead and get that off the screen here, and then we'll of course give them give Greg a shout out throughout the race here tonight. Another thing I wanted to go over is the number 97 here tonight is not with us. That is Jeff Hollingsworth. Jeff, we're thinking about you, buddies. Unfortunately, he had to have an appendectomy. That is the removal of the appendix. So, Jeff, I see you out there, buddy. Hopefully you get to feeling better, buddy. You can get back out here and start race it up again with the fellas. So yeah, we are gonna miss you tonight. Just told Bob and PK and them let me know about what was going on. But buddy, we miss you already out here tonight. Just get to feeling better, and we'll see you back out onto the track here. Hopefully here pretty soon. Just don't rush into it, Jeff, at all. Don't rush into it, buddy. But we got some racing to do here tonight. Glad you're watching. I hate that you're watching it from the hospital room, but glad you're watching. Looking at our pre-race analytics here tonight. An air temp of 73, a track temp of 76, 140 laps, 200 miles. No tire limits, but tires are definitely going to be the problem. This track will eat tires pretty quickly, so they will have to watch the tires even in the beginning of the race here tonight. More so in the final stint of the race, but really going to have to watch it in the beginning too. So we'll have to watch tires here tonight. Fuel window is roughly at about 55 to 60, somewhere in the ballpark, somewhere around in there. We could see a green flag pit stop at the in the final stint of the race. So I don't think they could save enough to make it. 67 to 68 lap run in the final stint. Probably not going to be able to save that much. But then again, who knows? Mr. Mike Whitaker could pull something out. I don't know. It's Mike for you. So we'll see what happens. Pit road 50 mile an hour with a pace speed of 65. I believe that is correct. If not, I'll make sure I get that adjusted. But that is our pre-race analytics here tonight. And Jeff, you are correct, buddy. Yep, got us good, man. Glad you're okay. That is the big thing, man. Bob did ask, was it a surprise? Did you know that you were going to have it? While you answer that. Then we're going to go ahead real quick, step aside, play the national anthem provided by our good friends over at Madison Rising. We'll get into the point standings coming into round number 5 when we come back.
So gallant This is Rio of Madison Rising, and you're watching MaxspeedTV.
Alrighty, folks, qualifying underway here tonight. We've already got the point standings pulled up here for everybody. Well, Gary Bergeron up at the top spot here, moving up 3 spots from last week. A 161. Caden Henry Oaks up 6 into second at 146.15 behind Gary. Paul Crummer up 4 into third at 142. 19 behind the leader and 4 behind Caden. Cody Elder down 2 into fourth at 139. 22 behind the leader and 3 behind Paul. Mike Whitaker down 2 as well. Still in the top 5 in fifth at 138. 23 behind the leader and 1 behind Cody. Charlie Woods up 3 spots in 6th at 137. 24 behind the leader and 1 behind Mike. Jeff Hollingsworth is down a spot coming into tonight into 7th at 123. 38 behind the leader and 14 behind Charlie. Dave Hunt down 7 into that 8th spot at 121. 40 behind the leader and 2 behind Jeff. Kevin Gunther up 6 spots from last week into 9th at 116. 45 behind the leader and 5 behind Dave. James Doerr down 5, still in the top 10 and 10th at 115. 46 behind the leader and 1 behind Kevin. John Zerke up 2 into 11th at 111. 50 behind the leader and 4 behind James. Todd McGregor down 2 into 12th at 108. 53 behind the leader and 3 behind John. Then we have a tie here for 13th between Adam Benefield down 2 and Bob Lacavara up 8. Both of them at 90 for that 13th spot. 71 behind the leader and 18 behind Todd. Corey Moore is down a spot into 15th at 89. 72 behind the leader and 1 behind Bob and Benefield. Doug Wasaki down 4 into 16th at 80. 81 behind the leader and 9 behind Corey. Keith Handlin up 6 into 17th at 76. 85 behind the leader and 4 behind Doug. Stephen Lane up 7 into that 18th spot. 69 points. 92 behind the leader and 7 behind Keith. Tyler Cadats up 3, cracking the top 20 and 19th at 66. 95 behind the leader and 3 behind Steven. And Ross Rawlings is going to be down 5, still in the top 20 and 20th at 60 even. 101 behind the leader and 6 behind Tyler. Of course, this will be updated, after the race tonight, going into, of course, here in 2 weeks. But qualifying really coming down to the wire already. Few hours in between. Oh, okay. They would just wanted to make sure it wasn't septic. Yep, I get it. Well, glad you're okay. Glad you're hanging in there, buddy. Yeah, we miss you being out here for sure. I know you like Homestead. So, looks like we've got a newcomer, Chad Waller. First time I am seeing Chad here in the 66. 166 on the truck, but 66 in the driver bar. And Bentley Glacier is in the top spot right now. It looks like Mike Whitaker, Fred Williams, Douglas Wasaki, Tyler White, and Ronald McManus have yet to come out to qualify. But they may decide to start in the back. Probably not a bad thing. That I will ask our pole sitter here tonight about these, about the setup. I've been hearing that it is loose at the start. Should tighten up some throughout the run. The question is, how tight is it going to get? Is it even going to, tighten up any at all? I know these guys were out here practicing earlier, and PK found out the hard way how how loose it was at the start. Sorry, PK, had to throw you under the bus there, buddy, but he took turn 1 and whoop, he looped it. So but anyway, we'll ask whoever it is, how the setup feels and how the you know, how the run will go on. I've been hearing a couple of drivers saying about 20 laps or roughly that their tires are pretty much shot. The tires definitely a big problem in the long run. Of course, our stages tonight, they do run stages like NASCAR does. They have the two main stages, stage 1, stage 2, and then the shootout to the finish called stage 3, which I don't call it stage 3, but I just call it a shootout to the finish. Stage 1, our white flag will be at 35, and the caution will be at 36. Stage 2, the white flag at 70, and the caution at 71, and then the shootout to the finish. So, we're going to have to see exactly, you know, for the fuel, exactly if they're going to be able to make it, if they're going to be able to hang on to the tires as well. But it looks like Bentley is going to hold on to it. I don't see anybody else coming out here. We might be able to get him down here real quick and have a talk with him. He is out on the track right now. Looks like trying to pull in some more laps, but let's go ahead and get him down here real quick, folks. Bentley, got a copy?
Yep, I got it.
Hey, man, I see you out there. Did I scare you? Oh, man. Well, I see you out there on the track, man, pulling in some laps. It looks like you are going to come away with the pole out here tonight. I don't foresee anybody else coming back out or going to try to, you know, top your time there. But been talking about it. You know, I've been listening, I've been hearing in that, you know, it is loose at the start. You know, it does it tighten up any at all throughout the run?
Yeah, I think so. I didn't have a real long run in practice, but it seemed to tighten up.
Okay, all right. Well, you're going to be starting up toward the front. Now, how well do you like Homestead? How well do you dislike it? And do you think fuel or tires could become a problem in that final stage, basically, the final stint? I mean, you got to look at it.
Yeah, I like Homestead a lot. It's one of my favorites, and definitely tire wear plays a factor here for sure.
Okay, so tires going to be definitely a problem. All righty, buddy. Well, coming down to the final 45 seconds left. Real quickly, do you have any, you know, thoughts, shout-outs you want to give before you go ready to grid up here, buddy?
Shout out to Jeff Hollingsworth. Hopefully he gets better. Have his appendix out.
Mm-hmm.
Other than that, let's get it on.
All righty, buddy. Good luck down there. Congratulations on the pole here tonight for round number 5 here of Season 8, buddy.
Yep, thank you.
Thank you. All right, Billy Glazier up there in the 87 is going to grab the pole with about 20 seconds left. We're going to go ahead and get everything off of the screen here. And, of course, myself, Joshua Medlock, the owner of MaxspeedTV, been doing this a long time, folks. Big shout-out to Stephen Lane, actually, too, jumping in on board the MaxspeedTV team as well. Broadcast on Sundays. Almost said Saturdays, but they broadcast on Sundays. So, you know, big shout-out to him for, you know, jumping in and covering another league over here as well. So we do appreciate that. But let's go ahead and get them on the grid here tonight, shall we? Again, a big shout out to Greg Hasner out there sponsoring the Truck and the Cup Series, Grow Masters out there. But here we go. Billy Glazier grabbing the pole out here tonight. Already a win on the season. Congratulations again to Bentley on pole. Kevin Gunther also a win on the season. And he's going to start on the outside of him in second. Ross Rawlings in third. Charlie Woods fourth. John Zerke fifth. Chad Waller in sixth. Dane Henry Oaks a win on the season. He's going to start back here in seventh. Corey Moore in eighth. Good qual there for Corey, the Grow Masters sponsor truck out there. PK right there in ninth. And Cody Eldred is going to start 10th. Gary Bergeron at 11th. Todd McGregor in 12th. Stephen Lane in 13th, Michael Shea 14th, Tyler Cadets 15th, Terry Adams, a.k.a. Hanover Fist, there in 16th, John Anderson, Mr. Anderson as we call him, or as I call him, there in 17th, Mr. Bob Lacavara, there in 8th, Rob Bob, that's what my wife calls him, Michael Whitaker, Mr. Tire Man, right there in 19th, and Douglas Masaki in 20th, Tyler White, 21st, Ronald McManus, 22nd, and Fred Williams is going to probably not start, but he is in the field here. He is back here in 23rd. So let's see here if everybody grids up. Like Chad Waller and Ronald McManus of the two. Don't see either one of them gridding. So, oh, they missed the grid here. So we'll see here if they're going to be able to pull it out here. All right, rolling off now, Bentley, Kevin. Chad Waller, Ronald McManus, and of course Fred. They did not grid. Looks like John Anderson, Tyler Cadets, Tyler White, Mike Whitaker. Oh, we got some drivers starting from pit road here. Interesting, or just gridding, to get that, I guess you could say, the EOL to the back. Interesting. All right, well, down into turn number 3 here, folks. We will enter that Growmaster start zone for the first time here tonight. The Downforce Racing Truck Series, sponsored by Growmaster, Season 8, Round number 5 here at Homestead in Miami. Homestead, Miami. Presented by MaxspeedTV. Pace car is off and away. And here we go, folks. There it is. Green is out. Boogity, boogity, boogity. We are racing here tonight at Homestead. All right. Streaming out of turn 2. Let's turn that down just a hair. Getting single file already. You've got John Zerke up against the wall now with the 51 of Caden Henry. He was inside. Charlie right up ahead of him. PK right there in the 96. Oh, that is the 14 of Cody Eldred. The 1 of Gary Bergeron. Todd McGregor. We've got some even side-by-side going on back here. Mike Whitaker, Bob Lockevar. Oh, no, Bob! Off hard into the inside wall. No yellow yet. Single car, or truck in this case, and there is no yellow. MaxspeedTV rewind we go here, folks. We're going to get a chase view of this. Did Bob just lose it? Oh, I believe Bob started to lose it. Got down almost. I think he might have contacted, just a little bit with Mike. And then John, really nowhere to go. Just unfortunate for Bob. Goes right into the wall here. I'm trying to get to it real quick here. Right into the wall, and the engine popped, and unfortunately he had to tow early. Ouch! Ugh! Now that's just getting a real quick look at it. I don't know the full details of it, but that's just a real quick look. Back up front, though. Back to the live here. Mike Whitaker, Tyler Cadets. Mike to the inside of Tyler. Back here for 15th. Mike making a move. He is going to make the pass. He is going to move up, though, and that's going to open that door back up for the 12 to go to the inside across the stripe. Mike has it there, but down into turn number 1. Tyler at the bottom. And still side by side in between 1 and 2, coming screaming out of turn number 2. They're still side by side. Mike really up against the wall. Got some close battles up front here, too. Kind of the mid-pack just outside of the top 5. PK, Caden. Looks like PK did get around Caden. Back here, you still have Mike and Tyler going at it. Right now, Bentley. Not really, I would say, running away with it, but he is about a half a second ahead. Caden Henry, PK. Ooh, something is going on here. Somebody is losing some speed. Oh, no, that was Bob coming back out, it looks like. Yep, that was Bob. It looks like John Anderson is also 2 laps down. I think John also came down. Yes, he did. So we got two drivers, unfortunately, a couple of laps down already here, not even on lap 10. Uh-oh, something happened to Cody. I think Cody was blinking maybe there just a little bit. Oh, yeah, Cody doing some blinky going on. Like Todd McGregor, Michael Shea, Stephen Lane. There's Cody back at it right there with the 71 of Todd McGregor, Michael Shea, Stephen Lane battling John Anderson. That is not for position. That is for a track spot, but not for position. Stephen is battling, would be battling Michael Shea for the top 12 once he can get up there to that number 4 machine. Like Mike, Bill, Mike now battling Hanover. Hanover on the outside, Mike on the bottom. Tyler Cadet's right behind him, actually. Well, single file going on up front. Not really too concerned with it right at the moment, but we'll keep an eye on it. Looks like Mike sliding right up in front of a Hanover. So Mike now up into 14th. Hanover back into 15th. Tyler right behind them. Man, they get so close to the wall. Now there goes Hanover back to the inside. Looks like Steven and Michael Shea. Steven did get around Michael. Steven up into the 12th spot now. Michael back into 13th. This is where the battle is right at the moment. Right now, Bentley, Ross, Kevin, Charlie, and PK kind of playing it safe. There's Caden Henry right there. You got Gary and Corey going at it. That would be a battle for 8 as well. Gary Bergeron and Corey Moore. One in the 45. That's the Growmasters 45. Somebody, I thought, came down pit road, but they did not. Like PK back into 6th. Does have Caden coming up on him here. It'd be a battle for 6. Caden back in 7th. Right now, getting a little separated, which is probably a good thing. Get these laps wound down to get to through the first and second stage, and then hammer down at the last part of it. Now that is Tyler White. We've got a hiccup with a number here. Tyler White, the 11 on the truck, 20 in the driver bar. We will have to see if we can get that fixed at some point, but not a big deal right now. We know who it is, so. Looks like PK and Caden here. They are battling. Caden to the inside now of PK, a battle for 6th. Coming up on John Zerke, who's side by side out of 2. Wow, that was close. John right there in 5th. Coming up on Charlie here momentarily. Let's get back here to Caden and PK as they are still continuing to battle it out here. Caden is going to capitalize and take that 6th spot away across the stripe, streaming down into turn number 1 here at 176 miles an hour. And the speed all the way down to about 140, 142. So, Jeff, you know they're going to for sure try. Right now, you've got one. And Bentley up there. Bentley, Ross there in 2nd. Kevin in 3rd. Charlie 4th. John 5th. Caden 6th, PK 7th, Corey at 8th, Gary 9th, and Todd McGregor. Todd's trying to take over the 9th spot away from Gary here. Also have Cody and Steven. Well, Steven, there's a gap there between Steven and Cody. There's John Anderson mired in between them. So we're going to stay right here with Cody in the 14 with the 71 and the 1. Yes, old guys. You got it right the first time. Yep, old guys. Like John trying to squeeze by the 1 here. And Gary Bergeron to Gary up into 11th. John is 2 laps down. I don't think Gary's going to fight him. Gary's just going to let him go. Tough break for Bob and John. Man, that was not what they wanted to be a part of here early in the race. Oh, I heard some metal on concrete. That's not good. Well, coming up on lap number 19. Well, I'm sure tires really starting to play a factor now. Alright, I had to make me some notes here. There's a lot that I do behind the scenes that, you know, a lot of people don't see, or they think it's just easy to broadcast. Well, I got a notepad, and I've got I've got a notebook and a notepad, or little sticky notes, all over the place. Alright, let's check it. Like Todd McGregor, Cody Eldred, Steven Lane a little bit further back there, so looks like they are battling John here. John is trying to get his laps back here. Stage 1, if we don't have a yellow, then he will be able to get at least 1 lap back, being up toward the front here. And unfortunately Bob is now 6 laps down, and something happened to Bob. He had to use another fast repair. Oh, I must have missed it a little bit too far to go back and find out what happened to Bob. John Zerke, Charlie Woods, let's kind of hang out right here. Looks like Kevin Gunther, Kevin, John, and Charlie right here together. On the far outside line, Kevin up ahead of them in the Old Bay 31, and Charlie in the Purple Heart Homes Crown Royal machine right behind them. And then you have Caden coming up on them as well. So you could have a 4-pack here. Boy, John making that outside line work. Wow, John Zerke going up into the 3rd spot on the outside line. What a move by John. Now, hopefully that did not just burn his tires up, as Kevin now going to fall back here to the 51 of Caden Henry. A battle for 5th. Charlie moving up into the 4th spot right where he started. Let's kind of hang out back here with the 31 and the 51. Like Cody and Corey going at it back here too, 9th and 10th. So it looks like Corey going to fall back into 10th. Corey, I think maybe we'll try it again. We'll definitely try to keep an eye on it. Looks like they got it figured out up here for now. We are about 11 laps before the end of stage 1. Oh, Caden and Kevin. It again. Looks like, looks like something happened to Kale. Caden's blinking. That's what's going on with Caden. Well, we've had Caden blinking, and here we go. Battle. Stephen Lane, Corey Moore. Battle for 10th. Stephen to the inside of Corey. And Stephen using every bit of that track. Man, he was all the way down to that white line. Whoa, out of 2. Whoa. Looks like it about scared him. Ooh, pushing up a little bit. Tires probably starting to show. And they are still side by side. Hanover and Gary back here as well, side by side. This is right behind Stephen and Corey. This is a battle for 12th, 69 and the 1. Looks like Hanover is going to take that spot away from Gary. Looks like Caden Henry and Charlie. Caden trying to get around the 40 now. Looks like Caden will do just that. They are trying to run down Zerke here. Let's check back here with Stephen and Corey. Looks like Corey falling back behind the 5 of Bob. Bob's coming up on Stephen, not for position, but still coming up on him. All right, lap number 28 here, folks. About 8 laps left. Stage 1. I'll make it 7 as Bentley's going to cross the stripe. 2.8 seconds ahead of Ross Rawlings. Wow. Ron's got company. Caden Henry right there coming up on the 44. Could have a battle for 3rd. Before stage 1 is completed. And Caden doing pretty much the same thing Stevens doing, running that white line. Lap number 30, folks. 6 more laps. Well, like I said, white flag at 35, so... Michael Shea, Gary Bergeron, a battle back here for 13th. Looks like Michael Shea. I mean, he's still battling here at the bottom. And the 4, well, at the stripe, he's going to have it about a truck length. But down into 1. Like the 1 is going to fall back. And coming out of turn number 2, there's Cody and Todd going at it again. The number 14 and the 71, a battle for 8. Now remember, top 5 get those stage points. Winner of the stage will receive 5 bonus points. And then it goes down from there. Second, 4, third will receive 3, fourth will receive 2, and then 5th will receive 1. But right now, there's a battle here for 3rd. Ron Zerke, Caden Henry, and it was just a matter of time. Oh, John into the wall a little bit. Oh. Hanover just got around Corey Moore. Staying over up into 11th. Lap number 33. We're going to hit that Grow Masters white flag for the stage here in 2 laps. As Bentley hits the stripe for lap 34. So next time by, white flag will be in the air for stage 1. We get a yellow now. Then that will do it for the stage. And boy, the 12 of Tyler Cadats all over the back of the 707 of Mike Whitaker. Mike now way up against the wall. Tyler push it up side by side. Wow, that was close. Man, that scared me. And there is the 34 of Douglas Wasaki right there with the 12. 12 up into the wall. Douglas did get around him. Might have been a little contact. I don't know. But there is the white flag for the stage. One more time around. It looks like Bentley might 4.5 seconds ahead of Ross Rawlings. I think Bentley, unless he majorly messes up here, I think he might have stage 1. Out of turn number 4, Billy Glazier is going to win stage 1 here tonight. All right, so Bentley, when he hit the stripe and the caution came out, he beat Ross by 4.5 seconds. We've got a couple of things to go over here with our stage winner here tonight. And we'll get set for stage 2 here as well. Right now, we're just waiting for these guys to come down pit road. Make their pit stop, and then we'll get Bentley up here. So John is going to get one of his laps back. John will be 1 lap down, unless he can figure out a way to get back on the lead lap, but everybody is down pit road here. So for the first time, here we go. All right, Bentley, I believe, is going to be off first with the 91 of Ross Rawlings right behind him. So let's get Bentley back down here real quick and talk to him. Bentley, got a copy?
Yep.
Well, stage 1 winner out here tonight, buddy. Awesome job. Of course, we got to talk about the tires. How do they feel on that good, solid first stage run? And was there a lot of fall off?
Not too much. My tires are pretty good. A little bit on the right front wore out a little bit, but not too bad. Night races usually hold the tires together pretty good.
Well, you beat Ross by 4.5 seconds. By the way, I'm saying, I'm saying that now because this track is known to get spread out, but that could change. A lot of fast drivers out here. What do you got a game plan here for stage 2?
Just do what I did the first stage. I see that we got some Cadence up here. He's pretty quick, so we'll try to keep him behind us.
All right. How important is that clean air here?
Really important. Hopefully hold on to that. I know they're going to be pretty aggressive at the start.
All right. We'll figure it out, man. Good luck down there. Awesome job on stage 1 win out here tonight. Good luck at stage 2, Bentley.
All right. Thank you.
Yep. All right, Billy Glazier, stage 1 winner out here tonight. We'll get set for stage 2. All right, so we got Bentley, Ross, Caden, John, Kevin, Charlie, PK, Todd, Cody, Steven, Hanover, Corey, Michael, Gary, Douglas, Mike Whitaker, Tyler White, Tyler Cadats, John Anderson, and Bob Locavara. John did get one of his laps back, so he is just now just 1 lap down. Of course, if we could stay green and he could just stay 1 lap down, he'll get his lap back in stage 2. Of course, if we get a yellow and he's not involved in it, he'll get his lap back there as well. Oh, Kane doing some blinking again. Here we go. Back into the Grow Masters restart zone. And green's back out. Here we go. Good start there by Bentley, Ross, Aiden, John. And like Bentley said, they are going to be a little aggressive, but you've got to be careful. These tires are cold. And you just got to take it easy on the start. Get some heat built up. Let the runs come to you. Single file up front for now. We'll see how long that lasts. It looks like Michael Shea, Mike Whitaker, Douglas Masaki battling already back here toward the back. Like some more battling of brewing as well. Gary, Hanover. Oh, man. Hanover, Gary, Corey. Wow, man. That was, that was something else. ATVO lighting up like a Christmas tree, folks. I'm trying to catch it all. Devin Gunther, PK, battle for 6th. Coming up on Charlie and John Zerke. The 71 of Todd right there behind them as well. Yeah, Jeff, he is. Yeah, he's an alien. And I don't say that about very many drivers on iRacing, but Bentley is an alien. He is he's in a field of his own, basically. You know, I know seat time, and I know everybody talks about that. He puts in a lot of time racing, and he is definitely a beast. I don't know if he's the GOAT, but he's definitely a beast. I don't know who the GOAT on iRacing would be, to be honest with you. Kevin Gunther, Todd McGregor, PK, Charlie, and they're still all lined up right here, still very close together. Oh, Kevin got a little loose. Now looks like he's going to pull right up in front of the 71 using that mid to low to mid line. Looks like Todd also kind of using that low line, but not quite down to the white line like the 31 was. Man, Todd all over the back end of the 31. When Bentley's running the battles for second. Well, I mean, yeah, you got a point. It looks like PK running the outside line. You got Charlie at the bottom. John Zerke right up ahead of them. They're in 4th. Ooh, Caden blinking out again. Oh, man, that is never good. Never good. All right, Caden, check the blinker fluid there, buddy. Welcome to Homestead, folks. Rated in Miami. Of course, they're racing it up here, and I failed to show some pictures here. And here is a couple of pictures real quick of the fawns and does here of the Grow Masters. So look at the rack on those things. Man, beautiful, beautiful specimen. And that's what that product Grow Masters does. Makes them bigger, healthier, bigger rack. You can just tell how healthy those things are. So again, a big shout out to our sponsor, Grow Masters. Watching John Zerke here, got really close to the outside wall. Ooh, a little wiggling going on back here with Kevin and Todd. Looks like John now still under fire here from PK. Trying to have it his way. Alrighty, folks, hit the like button out there. We only got 3 likes here tonight. Not sure where everybody's at. nobody should be traveling for Christmas yet. Still a little bit too early. Wow. Wow, Jeff. Hanover and Steven going at it back here. This is back here at around the 12th spot. Looks like Hanover. Looks like Steven's not going to fight him too much. Still early here tonight. Golly, I cannot believe you said that. Oh, wait, I can. Wow. You hit the like button? Alrighty. Well, looks like Todd pushing up there just a little bit. Not too much. But man, I don't know how they do it. They're running that wall. Coming up on lap number 50 here, and Bentley's already got a 1.6 second lead over Ross. And Ross is ahead of Caden by a second and a half. Caden's got company. Con Zerke, PK, Charlie, Kevin, Todd. Kind of running back through the field here a little bit. Still a whole lot of racing to go. Lot of racing to go. Big shout out to Greg. Yeah, and that is one guy I'm not seeing out in chat here tonight is Mr. Greg. Maybe I need to refresh. No, okay. I'm not seeing him out in chat right now. Could be busy, but sure he'll pop in at some point. Not really seeing. Ooh, Charlie. Ooh, PK might have got a little close to the wall there. Don't think he did, but and again, you don't know. Oh, wow. No, he's just running the outside line here is what he's doing. He's not really hitting it, but boy, he is making Charlie work for it, that's for sure. It's on! Mr. Mike Edgerton out in chat. How you doing, Mike? Oh, you know, hanging in there, buddy. Oh, you live in Key Largo? Or down there in Key Largo? Or somewhere around in there? Michael Shea, Mike Whitaker. We got a battle of the Mikes back here for 14th. All right, so whoever wins this battle here between the 4 and the 707 can keep their name Mike or Michael. The other one has to change it. Good battle, though, between these two, the 4 and the 707. I think we're going to have to watch Mike, though, throughout at least the last stint of the race here. Mike is just one of those drivers that just, I don't know, he just knows how to save fuel and save tires. I don't know if, you know, it's going to help here at Homestead, but then again, that's Mike for you. Kevin got their PK going at it again, 31 and the 96. Now you have Hanover and Gary and Steven even in the mix here. This is 11th, 12th, and 13th. Oh, okay, I got you. Like Steven is battling Gary now for the 12th spot. Gary on the high side, Steven on the bottom, and ooh, Steven You put both of those tires almost below that white line, you better be careful. You're gonna end up yo-yoing it. Not in a good way either. Charlie Woods, John Zerke, battle up here for 4th. Oh, same thing applies for stage 2. The winner of the stage will receive 5 points, and it'll go down from there for the top 5. Fully fixed setup, folks. Ooh, John way up against the wall. That is going to allow PK and Kevin to close the gap here. And the gap they did close. PK now under a 1/10 of a second. Kevin got there under a 1/10 behind PK. So they're right here on top of him. Charlie trying to get a little bit of a gap between him and John, trying to run down Caden. Right now, though, 1.5 seconds separates our leader to second, second to third, third to fourth, and then fourth to fifth is about 7/10. And John under fire here from PK. Right, Jeff? Right? Yeah, that hiccup at Nashville was, oof, that was rough. Charlie sliding around Cody for Corey. Sliding around Cody for 9th. And, I know there was a battle up here. Ooh, it looks like, oh no, John up into the wall. That is going to allow PK to slide that truck up in front of him. PK now up into 5th. Down into 3. PK running the high line now. John in the middle line. Evan right behind him. Ooh, John starting to get a little squirrely. Watch Todd, Corey, and Cody, though. They're right here together. 71, 45, 14. 71 goes high. 45 goes low. 14 goes high. So everybody's got different lines they're running. Of course, when you want to try to make a pass, I guess the easiest way to pass would be at the top. Oh, Todd McGregor scraping the wall here. We've seen a lot of passing, mainly at the bottom, but we've seen a few out here tonight that have made some passing at the top line. No, Brian, Jeff is not racing tonight. Jeff is in the hospital. He's doing all right, but he had to have emergency surgery. But he's watching. Unless the hospital would let him carry his rig and his computer in there. I doubt that would be the case. 71-45. Todd McGregor, Corey Moore. Mike Edgerton rooting on Steven tonight. OGR. Old guys rule, or the other guys room, whichever. I call them the old guys because, you know, I just do. Turkey, Gunther, McGregor, Corey, Cody. Kind of, they're hanging out right here. Oh man, Caden is still blinking. Oof. Oh man, John really rubbing that wall. Yeah, emergency appendectomy. That is appendix. For those that don't know what an appendectomy is. All right, lap 65. White flag in 5 laps. They are really... Oh, Corey! Good save, Corey. He is going to lose some spots, though. Going to go back here behind Cody Elder to end 9th, but Corey's going to try to get that truck back under control here and pick up a few more spots if he can. John McGregor, Kevin Gunther, John Zerke, PK. I mean, they are still all right here together. Really got to keep an eye out because, I mean, I think if anything was to happen, it'd probably happen right here. Not saying it will happen. I'm just saying that's probably where it would happen. I'm sure Jeff's down there probably telling me to shut up. Probably screaming at his phone or his tablet or whatever he's watching it on. He'll be going home tomorrow. That's good. Oh, Zerke again hitting the wall. Oh, man, that wall has not been friendly to the 44 here in the last few laps, and definitely wasn't friendly to him there either, and he is all over the place. He's trying to save it. Good save, 1471 getting around, but I think that also might have got that 71 squarely of Todd McGregor. That upset him as Cody is now fighting to the inside of the 71. Corey did get around Zerke. Here comes Hanover to the inside of the 44. But still yet, battles going on. Stephen Lane even coming up, wanting a piece of the action as well. Well, I can't interview you tonight. But, you know, maybe we'll shoot for Thursday if you're able to make it. But don't rush getting back into the racing seat, Jeff. Get to feeling better first, buddy. Gregor Eldred going at it. Corey right behind him. Corey is having an outstanding run here. Whoa! Cody having a problem. Cody and Corey, boy, don't get them two confused. You got the Sharpie truck and the Growmaster's truck. And the Caterpillar of Todd right up ahead of them. But white flag, though, folks, is in the air. It's been in the air, I think, for a minute or two. Or it just came out, really. So lap number 70, white flag in the air here. So this coming up time by, then, well, our stage 2 will be over with. And I think Bentley might have this one in the books here too. Out of turn number 4, Bentley gonna capitalize and win stage number 2 here. I think he won that by like 2 point something seconds, but I'm not gonna worry about that. We just know he's gonna be our stage 2 winner. All right, stages are completed. We'll let these guys come down pit road. Well, that helped out John Anderson. So John is going to be able to be back on the lead lap here. Yeah, Jeff won it last season. All right, we'll let these guys pit. We'll get Bentley back down here once he gets done with his pit stop. John is going to be back on the lead lap. He'll come around into his pit box here momentarily, but as we sit here on cockpit with Bentley, our pole sitter, stage 1 and stage 2 winner. And I think Caden might have beat him out. Yes, he did. Well, let's get Bentley back down here real quick. Talk to him. Stage 2 winner, Bentley. Man, you've swept the stages and the pole. But now we come down to toward the end of the race here, buddy. We'll talk about stage 2, man. How'd that one feel?
It's a little harder on the tires that time, and I didn't pull away as far as I did the first time.
Oh, okay. So kind of just parked them off a little bit sooner.
Yeah, I was trying to go too fast, I think.
Okay. Well, now we're, into the final stint here, the final stage, technically, shootout to the finish. It's going to come down to, I think, tire management, but, what about the fuel? I mean, do y'all possibly could save enough, or is it y'all gonna have to pit?
I think we're all gonna have to pit. I think 10 laps short or so.
Right.
So I'm just gonna keep track of when they all pit behind me, or hopefully behind me.
Hopefully behind you. Alrighty, buddy.
Yeah.
Well, awesome job on the stage 2 win out here tonight, buddy. We'll see what happens, man. Good luck.
Thank you.
Thank you. All right. Well, let's see. Let's get that off here. Now, I do have Bentley up in the top, so Caden did not beat him off of pit road, it looks like. I have Bentley 72 laps, and we're on lap 73, so it'll be lap 74. Gonna put it at about 66 laps to go here, folks. So yeah, they're gonna be a little short. Here we go, and green is out. The final stint, stage 3, underway here tonight. Who can survive the last stint here, folks? Looks like Caden pulling back here. Ooh, Caden having some problems, and oh, don't go 3 wide yet, guys. It's still a little bit too early for that. As the tires, man, still very cool. Brand new tires. Ross back up into second. Evan third. Oops, 71-40. Man, they are getting awfully squirrely back here. For the final stint of the race here tonight, a big shout out to, of course, our sponsor, Grow Masters, the manufacturer of Dairy Mineral fortified with vitamins and an all-organic dewormer, available at walmart.com. They're having their holiday sales for the foreseeable future. $19.95 a bucket. You got the red apple deliciousness and the persimmon flavored. So get you a couple of buckets. If you know people out there that hunt, a big shout out to them. Of course, like I said, folks, here is the couple of pictures here real quick. You got the buck, the doe, and beautiful, healthy creatures. A couple of fawns there as well. Little babies. So cute. Big shout out to Greg over at Grow Masters. Yeah, good group of guys over here. And I'm going to go ahead and say it, and I'll probably have to bite my tongue. But really good race here so far here tonight at Homestead. I hope I don't have to bite my tongue on it. But, the last few races have not been up to DFR style racing. And Jeff, you know what I'm talking about when it comes to that. They've not been the prettiest on Tuesday nights. However, tonight, very calm, very cool, very collected. Of course, the GWC attempts has changed. Changed actually last week, and I did not know that. But they went back to the 2 GWC attempts. So instead of the 4, now they are only doing 2. Oh, man, looks like Cody and Kevin. Looks like Cody trying to make a move. He is now up into the top 5, right behind Caden. You got Caden, Cody, Kevin, Charlie, Todd, kind of sandwiched right here together. Now, Tyler White, still trying to get back into the groove of things. Hasn't raced a while, but still trying to get back into the groove. He's hanging back here in 18th. So he is up a few spots from where he started. So he is up 2 spots, and Caden still blinking out. That is not good at all. Now let's get on Cody here. Let's cockpit with Cody, and we'll see here if Caden does any blinking. If, you know, Cody can see what we're seeing. Hopefully Caden does not blink out any, but, you know, we're right along here with Cody. And maybe... Yeah, tonight they are rolling. That is for sure. Hey, we had a hiccup or two. A couple of drivers getting together at the beginning, but no yellows. Oh, Caden got into the wall. We just seen that here on right along here with Cody, scraping the wall a little bit. So see, we're not seeing Caden doing any blinking right along here with Cody, but that doesn't mean anything. Bentley already 1.6 seconds ahead of Ross. Evan Gunther right here in the 31. Todd McGregor, Charlie Woods, John Zerke battling back here with Hanover. This is a battle for ninth. Corey Moore, Gary Bergeron, Mike Whitaker, Michael Shea, Stephen Lane back here in 15th. No, he was running up just outside of the top 10 in right around the 12th spot. He started 13th. Probably didn't have the best of start here on the restart of the race. A lot of movement right here with Todd and Charlie, though. Tires. Yeah, you got that right. Tires are going to be so important here. I think they're going to be more important than fuel, to be honest. Ooh, Kevin even getting a piece of the outside wall. Well, let's see here if we can check out, well, as Cody gets around Kevin for 5th. We'll go on a base cam here real quick. See if we can maybe spot any damage or any scrapage on the 31. I don't see any, so it might have been just a little glitch per se, I guess you could call it. So there's the Grow Masters 45 truck. Got some company with Gary behind him. And Corey has come a long way too. Corey getting better and better every week. Likewise with Steven. Steven getting better and better every week. Just got to get that seat time, as much time as you can get. Good run, though. Good run. Good, solid run here, folks. Let's ride along here with, the number 40. Looks like Tyler Cadats, Douglas Wasaki going battling back there for 16th. Cody, Kevin, Charlie battling 5th, 6th, and 7th. This is actually right up ahead. Up here with Charlie. Yeah, I heard about that. I heard that right front will be gone if you're not careful. Douglas Wasaki right here, battling John Anderson for 17th. Tyler White right behind them. You also have Tyler Cadett, Bob Lacavara, who unfortunately not having the race tonight he wanted at the very beginning. Unfortunately got caught up with the wall, and he had to tow it, and man, then he had to come back down and use another fast repair, and that put him at 2. They get 3. which is unique to the league. Don't see very many leagues that have 3 fast repairs, but that is just something that these guys do. And, you know, sometimes it works out, you need them, and sometimes you don't need them at all. Unfortunately, for this season, a lot of drivers have needed them. But tonight, right now, everything working out pretty smooth. Lap number 89 here, coming to lap number 90. Let's get back here to PK and Caden and Kevin, because they are still right here. Looks like PK going to fall back behind the 31 of Kevin Gunther. Morgan Moore, John Zerke battling back here now again for ninth. And Hanover, even behind them, Hanover and Gary going at it. And that is a battle for 11th as John Zerke still riding that wall. Well, Brian, I know I'm not Jeff, but if I had to put my money on it, I would have to probably say Bentley. Because Bentley, well, he has led all the laps so far here tonight. 89 laps. He has won, he grabbed the pole, he won stage 1, won stage 2, and, well, he's going to lead his 90th lap at the line there. So, you know, if I had to put any money on it, I would probably go for the Gatorade 87. Just, you know, my take. However, you cannot rule out a hiccup or 2 or 3. You still got some fast guys out here, Ross, Caden, Kevin, PK, Charlie, so you can't rule it out. But like I said, if I had to guess, I'd have to say Bentley. Just say it. Tyler Caditz and John Anderson here going at it back here for 16th. That's where we're at right now. Got Bob right behind them, as well as Douglas Wasaki and Tyler White. So you still have some battling going on back here toward the back of the field, and you know you could still have that hiccup back here too. And we're gonna watch the 56 and the 12 here. Well, as I say that, Charlie is going to come around PK. I think PK let him have it. I don't think PK fought him too much there. I think PK let him have it. Charlie up into 5th. So back here, let's get back here where we were at. Well, you know, Bentley is a great driver, great racer, but Bentley can have his hiccups just like anybody else can. Michael Shea, Mike Whitaker. Here we go, battle of the mics again. Like I said, the winner of these two, whoever finishes ahead of the other one, they get to keep the Michael name. The other one will have to change it. I would definitely watch Mike, though. Mike is one of those drivers. And Jeff out there, Sim Racer, he could vouch. That guy right there, Mike Whitaker, knows how to save tires and knows how to save fuel. So I think if anybody can do it in that area of saving tires and fuel, would be the 707. I know there's a lot of other ones out here tonight that can save tires and fuel. I know that. I don't know of very many that can do both at once, though. So, Todd McGregor, Corey was going at it there for a moment. We were watching it. Everybody minding their P's and Q's. PK finding the wall, or riding the wall, I should say. Let's hope he don't find it. Got Cody to his inside here, so well, we'll watch that. just don't know though if Mike would be able to do it here at this track. I mean, when we started here, the final step, we had 66 laps to go, and you could only go about 55 to 60 laps roughly. 58 to 60, I guess, would be the closer number or something like that. So he would have to save at least 6 laps and hope for that it stays green. I mean, it can be done. I've actually got the truck series here. Let me see here. Pulled up. Or no, I've got the cup pulled up. My bad. Well, let me pull up the truck series here and go into last season for the truck series and see who actually won Homestead. And that was actually Ross Rawlings that won Homestead. Jeff in second, Austin in third, Chris Walker fourth, and Charlie in fifth. Back it up here. Let's get and check it out. PK and Cody. Cody up there on the wall again. Gonna have to grab a new Sharpie if he keeps that up. There's a pun in there somewhere, folks. Y'all can figure it out. Love that car. I love the paint on that car. I don't know why, I just do. The Sharpie truck's what I call it. Which, Sharpie. The PK, Todd, you still have them very close right here. Corey right here in ninth, started eighth. He's coming up to the inside of the 71. We might see our first 3 wide here if Corey keeps going. And, oh, PK coming down pit road here. Interesting. Well, you don't have to worry about the draft so much here. So, could be a smart play here by PK. Now, Bentley not coming down. Ross not coming down. Caden not coming down. Evan, Charlie, Cody, Todd, Corey. So, PK... Well, with that pit stop, that'll be it. PK will not have to come back down unless we get that dreadful you-know-what. So who will be the next in line to come down pit road? Interesting pit stop there. Now, PK is a lap down, though. Oh... But he will have the fresher tires than everybody else. And we'll see if he's going to be able to get his lap back the old-fashioned way or have to wait for green flag pit cycles to really start firing up here at any moment. That was a strange call there by PK. But then again, I'm not a driver. I'm not a racer. Now, I don't know what is going through their minds when they're, you know, hey, I'm going to pit here. I'm going to pit there. I'm not going to pit. Here comes Michael Shea down pit road. So, the second driver to enter pit road. Stratter Jerice. And Tyler White. Ooh, Tyler White's speed really dropped. Like he's okay. Now we're going to really have to watch here, folks. Looks like Gary Bergeron down pit road. This will be his final pit stop. Oh, pit road. starting to kind of heat up a little bit. One driver here, one driver there. Hopefully we don't have drivers everywhere, if you know what I mean. You know. All right, Caden down, Kevin down, John down. Oh, here we go. Here we go, folks. Whitaker down. Lane is down. Haddit's down. Anderson is down. Big group down pit road. That will open the door up for Bentley to come down here pretty soon. Ross is coming down. Bentley, we'll see when Bentley comes down. See when Charlie decides to come down. Cody. Now we're starting to get into the pit cycles here. Right now, the top 6 have yet to pit. I'm trying to kind of stay with... Oh, here comes Todd McGregor. He's down. Ooh, get a whoa down there, Todd. Ooh, be very careful. Corey Moore is going to be off and away. Is Bentley saving fuel? Up here he comes. Bentley down pit road. Got it whoa down. Charlie, I would expect. Oh, Charlie. Gonna lead his first lap, though. Or did he? Hang on a minute. Yeah, he did. He led his first lap, grabbed the bonus point. So Bentley is down as well. There's Bentley. Todd is off and away. So Charlie, Cody, Hanover, and Douglas Wasaki have yet to come down pit road. Top 4 have yet to pit. Well, here comes Charlie down. Cody is coming down. Hanover gonna stay out. Hanover gonna lead his first lap here tonight. Oh. Hanover got a bonus point. Gotta pick up those bonus points. And oh, something happened to Tyler here. Heavy damage on the number 12. MaxspeedTV Rewind will show that. I think. Yeah, right there it was. Like coming out of turn 4, just loses it, no yellow, and pancake the wall. So he will have to come back down pit road here. So looks like Cody is going to be off and away. Hanover is down pit road. He got the lap lead. He is down. So that now has put Bentley back up into the top spot. Hayden in second. Ross third. PK fourth. Kevin fifth. Hanover coming back out, so he's starting to fall back. So PK fourth, Kevin fifth, John sixth, Todd seventh, Charlie at 8th, Michael Shane 9th, and Corey Moore in 10th, Gary in 11th, Cody 12th, Mike 13th, Hanover 14th, Stephen Lane 15th, John Anderson 16th, Douglas Wysocki is a lap down at 17th. Tyler Watt a lap down at 18th. Tyler Cadats 2 laps down at 19th. Bob Lacavara 7 laps in 20th. That's rounding out the field. Everybody is pitted. We're done with green flag pit stops per se. Now we've got to look ahead of what could or couldn't happen. We get a yellow. I would assume everybody will come back down pit road. I don't think anybody will stay out, seeing as how precious tires are. Yeah, he did. Yeah, he did. Yeah, Paul now back into the fifth spot. Kevin just got around him there, Jeff. We was just looking at that. Looks like Todd, John, and Charlie trying to get around Zerky here. So yeah, Todd and Charlie trying to get around John. I'll get it out in a minute. Yeah, PK now right behind Kevin. Bentley 1.9 seconds ahead of Caden. Still got Charlie and Todd here. They're going at it for sixth. Up 114 here, folks. 10:23 Eastern, 9:23 Central. Got about 14 minutes left here. If we stay green, that's when we will have the race completed. Of course, you know, the old dreadful you know what. Could change that. Let's hope we don't have it, but you know, we can't rule it out. Cody Eldred, Michael Shea, Gary Bergeron, kind of sandwiched right here. Cody, the meat in the middle. From the outside, it seems like that line has been working for him, but of course we've seen him tag the wall a few here. Probably had to run into, I guess he grabbed a Sharpie or two down on pit road and maybe Sharpied up the truck there on the right side of, you know, getting those scrapes out. But the Gatorade 87, man, he's been on the rails out here. It's back into that clean air. Really nobody around him. And Caden and Ross, though, second and third. We'll kind of hang out right here. Al Ross gonna look to the inside of Caden. This is a battle for second. Who can Caden keep the spot, or will Ross get it? And it looks like Ross right now has it. Now how wide can he make that 91 truck? Well, right now Caden's not gonna fight him too much. But Bentley right now has the clean air. Let's ride along here. Oh, right along here with Caden. He's right behind Ross here. Second and third. Second right up ahead of him. So let's ride along here with Caden real quick. Alright, well, I had to step away. Sorry about that. But still side by side here. Caden. That is Caden and the 34 of Douglas Wasaki. Douglas is a lap down. Caden fell back. Ross Rawlings. Now got a good lead over well, about a half a second. So there's Ross, and there's Caden. Now the 56 of John Anderson, first driver a lap down, is in between them. So there is a little buffer there for Ross. Early Woods, PK. Looks like PK still running the outside line. We're at 19 to go here, folks. We missed the call for 20, but coming to 18 to go here this time by. So still, of course, anything can happen. We're still going to have to watch, but we'll go ahead and look at it here. Well, we've only had our 2 stage cautions for 6 laps, 18 laps to go. 3 lead changes is all we have had. And really, it's been Bentley here tonight. 119 laps he has led here this evening, and this will be 120 here at the stripe, taking 17 to go. Oh, really, really good race out here tonight. I mean, a really good race. Hanover Fisk, Gary Bergeron battling back here. Looks like Hanover is going to get around Gary. Gary's not going to fight him. Right now, let's see, I'm trying to see if there is any. Well, we got Corey and Cody. That's a pretty close battle here for 9th. Corey onto the outside here. Cody down on the bottom. We do have a battle for 9th. And Cody going to capitalize. Hanover, Mike Whitaker. Looks like Hanover going to get around Mike. Mike not going to fight him. Now, what does Mike have in store? Can he, does he have enough tires to make a last push? He's back here in 13th. He is about 24 seconds, though, behind the leader. I mean, if he's going to try anything, he's going to have to do it now. Because I don't think there's enough really to do. Bentley's got a 4.5 second lead, 4.5 second lead over Ross now. So they are spread out up into the front. Not many battles up toward the front. Got Paul, Todd, John, Cody, Corey. About the closest there. Michael Shea, Hanover, about the closest there. And yeah, that's really about it. That's really going on. I mean, you got a few battles. Cody and John going at it here for 8th. Flag pit stops, 2 stage cautions. Now we're winding down the final 12 laps here as Bentley hits the stripe for 125. Golly, dominating here tonight. Wow. Todd McGregor, PK. Oop. Alright, getting around PK. PK still right on the tail of the 71, down into turn number 1. Things are heating up a little bit. Corey to the inside of the 44 of John Zerke for 9th. So battle back here. Got Cody right in between, or right up ahead of him. So, I mean, we could have 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Well, I mean, we could have a 5-car battle here before it's all said and done. If Cody and John and Corey all get up there to tied, which you can't rule it out with 11 to go. Make it 10 to go here at the stripe, folks. 10 laps remain here tonight. The Downforce Racing Truck Series. Sponsored by Growmaster. Season 8, round number 5 here at Homestead. Presented to you all by MaxspeedTV. The last race before Christmas and New Year's break. we'll be off 2 weeks on Tuesday before we fire back up on the 2nd of January, which will be on a Thursday for the Cup Series. Of course, we do have this Thursday coming up at Iowa in the Downforce Racing Growmasters Next Gen Cup Series. So we'll talk about that here. But again, a big shout out to Growmasters for coming on board sponsoring the Truck and Cup Series. Looks like Dylan is back out in chat. Says he's late, but you know, way up at the top, he even said he was here. So, winding down the final laps, Cody and Paul going at it back here for 7th once again. Ooh, somebody scrapaged the wall there. Looks like Bob has just parked it here. Maybe he had some major problems down there on the track and didn't want to affect anybody. I'm not entirely sure, but he has not come back out. Been down there a long time, really. Going on 7 minutes. As Bentley is coming around Steven and then coming around Gary here. That's going to put them both a lap down here. Oh, Mike Whitaker now the last driver on the lead lap. As Bentley didn't really have anybody. He's trying to get through the lap traffic. That, you know, definitely could play a factor. But, you know, Bentley's hitting his marks. He is not doing any mirror driving. He is just looking straight ahead and hitting his marks every single lap. Right now, he's looking to capitalize on the sweep here of the pole, stage 1, stage 2, and then, of course, you know, the win. Which we can't give it to him yet. Ah, okay. All right. Sim Racer is Jeff Hollingsworth. Fish on Adventures is Mike Edgerton, just so you know, Dylan. Jeff is not with us tonight. Jeff, unfortunately, is, for everybody just tuning in, Jeff is unfortunately laying in a hospital bed in pain from an emergency appendectomy. So, again, Jeff, we miss you out here tonight, but glad you're, you know, still with us, and, you know, glad you're on the mend and feeling better, buddy. Look forward to seeing you back out here racing it up with the guys here pretty soon. And 4 laps remain here. This will be a 3 to go here at the stripe, folks. 3 laps to go here. Now, Mike is right up ahead of Bentley. Yeah, I think Bentley's got it. Of course, 2 laps to go. I mean, we got to say it. We got to talk about it. We get a caution now. Well, that'll set us up for one of the 2 GWC attempts. I don't foresee one happening. Because of how good they've been running here tonight and how spread out they are. But, and again, can't rule it out. Of course, if we hit the white flag, then whatever happens after that happens. And I think we're going to finish this under regulation, folks. I really do. Here we go. White flag in the air. One more time around for Billy Glacier. And They only get 2 GWC attempts, and we've only had our 2 stage cautions here tonight. That's it, and you really can't count those as yellows, so technically no yellows here tonight. As Bentley Glazier, though, man, the beast out here tonight. He's already got 1 win on the season. Coming out of turn number 4, he's gonna win it here tonight at Homestead. Wow, what a run for Bentley. Ross going across the stripe in second, and Caden will round out the top 3. Evan in 4th, and Charlie will round out the top 5. We'll get the top 3 down here for the MaxspeedTV post-race show here in just a second. We got to let everybody finish before we start ragging them up here, but that is the unofficial results here. Chad Waller, Fred Williams, and Ronald McManus didn't start here tonight, but Bentley is probably going to burn it up here on the front stretch. Maybe. Or maybe not. Looks like he just parked it. All right, we'll get the top 3 down here real quick and have a talk with them. So hang tight, folks. We will be right back here on MaxspeedTV. Alrighty, folks. Well, we've caught up with the top 3 here tonight. He's already got 1 win on the season, but he was back here. He finished 3rd, started 7th. And we'll get Mr. Caden up here real quick. Caden, you already had 1 win on the season. You're up here in 2nd in the point standings, finishing 3rd here tonight. Good points tonight, buddy. But, you know, it's Homestead. A lot of separation out here tonight. You know, green flag pit stop there at the, you know, in the final stage number 3, man. We had a little bit of everything. Man, talk about it here this evening. A lot better outcome tonight than what the past races has been.
Yeah, I think the smaller field count attributes to that because there wasn't as many trucks to wreck. But I mean, I enjoyed driving the truck. The setup was fun to drive, and I felt like the field was spread out, kind of like it should be, compared to the pack racing we have sometimes. And it was enjoyable to drive a truck that was a little bit loose on 1.5 miles because we don't really get that often. And I mean, Bentley and Ross drove flawless races, really.
Well, you know, it's, you know, you mentioned something. Oh, yeah, tires, and the way this track was. I mean, it probably used tires up here tonight. I know it was loose on new tires. How many laps did it roughly take for it to kind of tighten up a little bit, if it tightened up any at all?
It didn't. I mean, you kind of had to either feather it or be smooth getting into the gas to kind of, you know, just got to be smooth with it to not get wheel spin.
Oh, yeah. All right. Well, you know, this was the last race of, well, 2024, really, man. We'll be off Christmas and New Year, so we'll be off the next 2 weeks. You know, we do have a race Thursday in the Cup Cars at Iowa. So, how do you feel about Iowa going into the Thursday race?
Pretty excited because I'm quicker there compared to most short tracks.
Okay. All right. Well, awesome job out here tonight, buddy. Awesome race. When we come back after, you know, in 2025, January 7th for the trucks, we're going to be at Bristol. So how do you feel about coming back, starting the new year off at Bristol?
Pretty excited. I love short track racing.
All right.
It's
It's what?
intense, but I mean, I like getting the blood pumping, and I said it's intense. I like getting blood pumping when I'm driving. I'm a very intense person behind the wheel, and it just gets me rolling.
All right, so looking forward to Iowa, and then looking forward to Bristol when we come back for the truck. So awesome job out here again, Caden, man. You have any other, final thought, shout outs, thanks you want to give before you go celebrate your third place finish out here tonight and get ready for Iowa Thursday?
Just the normal ones, shout out to Grow Masters for sponsoring the series, you for putting on the broadcast for the drivers to go back and look at, and we got the people watching. It's fun to put on a race for them and know you got people watching. I enjoy that. The guys racing clean, the caution-free race is, to me, it's enjoyable. I love doing long green flag runs and all that. Bob, Terry, Mike for doing all the admin stuff so nobody else has to, because that can be a pain sometimes. But I enjoy showing up week in and week out and being able to compete.
Oh yeah, and we're going to see a lot more competition coming up Thursday at Iowa. That track is something else. So we'll see what happens there. Caden, go celebrate here tonight, buddy. Third, and I guess we will see you on Thursday, buddy. Awesome job.
Thank you.
Thank you. All right, well, that is going to bring us here to our second place finisher here tonight, Mr. Ross Rawlings there in the 91 Jackson's Body Shop there in mid-conversation. Never fails. I'm really, really good at that. So
it's a special skill.
Right. I could just time it right, the only cautions we had here tonight, buddy, were the stages. So great race, first and foremost, by everybody out there. I know we had a little hiccup there pretty much at the beginning, but, tough break for Bob, because he got caught up into that. But,
oh, man.
Everybody, I mean, there are a lot of battles out there here, and a lot of drivers, riding the wall, but talk about your race and, how you managed to really, fight the dirty air, because it seemed like you were in that dirty air throughout the whole night here tonight. So, talk about your run out here tonight and tire wear, and, got to hear from you.
Yeah, it was nice to have a good, clean race like this. We hadn't really had any that I've been in this year so far, so that was a nice change. So everybody did a good job. And then, I was in dirty air for a few laps until Bentley drove away from me. So I can't really use that excuse. He's just fast. The dude's an animal. So, hopefully I can get to him one of these races here soon. But I hadn't been on in a while, so I had to download that last big update. So I missed practice and got in and qualified, and I think I finally kind of started to figure it out towards the end on how to manage tires well. But yeah, I don't think even if I would have been in here practicing all day, I don't think I would have had anything for Bentley. He had us all covered, so it was a good run.
Yeah, he had everybody covered on every part of the track, right?
Oh yeah. Every now and then I'd click a lap off, I'd gain a tenth, and I'm like, oh, maybe I found it, and then the next lap he'd get it right back. So
yeah, I will say this, he was the GOAT tonight.
He is most nights. I enjoy racing with him. It's if you can stay close to him, then you've done something. So maybe one day I'll be able to do something. So
hey man, I mean it's Homestead is known for getting some separation, and there is getting gaps between drivers. It's just the way the track is. It's just the way it's designed, and it is a mile and a half, but it's a weird mile and a half if you think about it.
Yeah, it's you got, I don't know, you probably got 4 or 5 different lines you can run, just kind of from the line, like Bentley and I were doing, all the way up to the wall, like you were saying some people were doing. So you got a lot of options, and so that kind of leads to at least a good racing, but it gets strung out like you said. So I guess the surface is kind of worn, so the tires wear. It's a fun track. I really enjoy it. It's always a good race. So
Well, we've got, we're going to be off the next 2 weeks in the truck series. So, we won't have any races next week or the week after because the 31st, New Year's Eve, and then the first is on a Wednesday. So, won't be back for the, I don't know who that is.
Me either.
Don't know either. Moving him out of the way. Anyway, don't want nobody in here that don't need to be. So but we do got one more race. We've got this Thursday in the Cup Series. Sponsored by Girl Masters, of course. A big shout out to them too. But we go to Iowa, so we got that race. So first, real quick, are you looking forward to Iowa? What do you like or dislike about the track? What's it gonna take?
I like Iowa. It's fun to go drive and make laps on. It's kind of hard to pass, which is weird because you can run multiple grooves at least on one end, like in 3 and 4. But it's very difficult to pass. So it's not my least favorite. It's not my favorite. I'm sure you probably already heard. Shout out to Jeff. He's watching. So glad we were able to pull off the 1 and 2 for him, but so I hope he gets rested up and he can make it back to Iowa. He loves Iowa. It's his favorite track.
Yeah, so, just about like Daytona. It's his favorite track.
He loves Iowa and Daytona. So hopefully he makes it back in time for Iowa.
Yeah, well, first and foremost for him, though, he needs to get better.
Definitely. That's the most important. He will. He's a tough guy. He'll be fine.
Well, he's calling you Ross the boss, so, we'll kind of see how that goes out. But, we're going to be off, like I said, the next 2 weeks for the truck series. When we come back for the trucks, well, we'll be at Bristol. So, how do you feel about Bristol?
It's fun. It's as long as it doesn't turn into 25 cautions.
I don't even want to talk about it.
That's always the big if. If it'll go green, it's fun. It's you can have a good race there if everybody can stay off each other, but it's always a big if there. And so hopefully we as a league built some momentum today, and as far as clean racing goes, and can keep it going. So.
Well, I do know that Downforce has ran Bristol green to checkered, because I've been a part of that, so I know it can be done.
I must have missed that one. Yeah, so hopefully it'll happen again.
Yeah, I know it can be done. So we'll see kind of what happens. But of course, get ready for Iowa this Thursday before we get into Christmas and New Year's break. So awesome job on your run out here tonight, Ross. Man, do you have any final thoughts, shout outs, thanks you want to give before you go celebrate your second, and of course get ready for Iowa?
Oh yeah. Well, y'all for putting the broadcast on, and Bob and everybody else that does a good job hosting this league. We appreciate all of y'all. And then shout out all my my OGR teammates, and especially Jeff again. Heal up, buddy. We're praying and thinking about you. So just keep healing up, and hopefully you'll be back soon. So.
Yeah, he's not gonna let Bentley run away with very many of these.
No. Somebody's gotta do something.
Right. Alrighty, Ross. We'll go celebrate here. We'll see you Thursday, buddy.
Yep. See you, man. Have a good night.
You too. All right. Well, we'll just put him down there in the interview waiting here, and we're going to go ahead and pull up our winner here tonight. Bentley Glacier, man, 137 laps led here tonight. You grabbed the pole. You won both stages, and of course, capitalizing on the victory out here tonight, buddy. I mean, you were the GOAT here this evening, man. Awesome job. I'm sure you had your fair share of battles out there here per se with the track and tire wear, and I don't know what you were going through, but maybe you can enlighten us here, man. Awesome job, buddy. Awesome win. Talk about it.
Thank you. Yeah, I was just trying to keep the tires on it, and that seemed to pay off. This is probably my best track. This and probably Bristol are my 2 best tracks, and then the rest, it's hit or miss. I'm either really good or I burn my stuff up.
So, I would assume you being, the way you kind of dominated out here tonight. I mean, even Jeff out in chat, he said you just dominated, put it in dominating fashion. I'm sure you was not doing any type of mirror driving. Looking in your rearview mirror, you were just concentrated, probably what was ahead of you, correct?
Yeah, until the pit stops. I'm glad I got out. I pitted just in the right time so I didn't get behind those guys because I raced in short field me, so I was tight. So it would have been a struggle to get past them, but luckily I came out right in front of them.
Oh no! So you didn't have enough fuel?
Or I racing decides how much fuel to put in to get you just so you're right at the end of the race. You're almost out of gas, and that upsets the handling. Makes you a lot tighter.
I thought you could adjust how much you want to.
You can, but I always forget, and then I race in, like I came out of the pits with 12 gallons gas, I think, and you usually got 18.
Oh wow, yeah, because so a full tank is what, 18 gallons?
Yep, 18.7.
18.7. I'm gonna write that down so I know. So now that we know, well, it was it was a great race out here tonight, Bentley. I mean, you even had to fight through some lap traffic there. You put a few drivers a lap down. Talk about trying to make your way around those drivers, but also keep that gap between you and Ross, because if if it didn't work your way, Ross, Caden, and probably several others would have been right there with you. Talk about that real quick.
Yeah, everyone did a really good job. It was a nice, clean race, and the lap cars were respectful. There was, I know Ross had a little trouble with a couple of them, but I had the fresher tires, so they kind of moved out of my way. So that was good.
All right. Well, awesome win, awesome race out here tonight, Bentley. Man, dominating, grabbing your second win of the season. So we'll make sure I get that updated before we get into, well, the next race next year. Basically, is when we'll be back for the trucks. But we got one more race here Thursday. In the Cup Series, we're gonna be in Iowa. Real quick, I mean, what do you like or dislike about Iowa? Real quick.
I like it. I'm okay there. Hopefully, run the top 5.
So you're saying you're not gonna be good enough for the win?
Hope I'll try.
Okay, so that's not your best track, is what I'm saying.
Yeah.
Okay.
Definitely.
Right. Well, Jeff says the same thing usually, and he ends up winning it. So we all know how that works out. I'm just giving you a hard time, right?
Yeah.
All right. Well, Bentley, awesome job. Of course, when we come back in the Truck Series on the 7th of January, because we'll be doing the Cup first on the 2nd. But in the trucks, when we come back, 2025, we're going to be at Bristol. How do you feel about short track racing at Bristol for the first race of 2025?
I love it. That's a good track. So hopefully I'm there and it should work out.
All right, we'll see kind of what happens, man. Well, awesome job, awesome win out here tonight, buddy. Final thought, shout outs, thanks you want to give before you go celebrate your victory out here tonight and get ready for Iowa Thursday. Watch yours.
Thank you for broadcasting. Thanks, Terry and Bob, for putting on Downforce Racing. And get better soon, Jeff. We miss you.
Jeff is out in chat.
Nice.
He tuned in here. So we're, we're all thinking about him as well. He might even try to get out there Thursday. I don't know what's going to happen. So we'll see what happens. Bentley, go celebrate your win out here tonight, buddy. And we will see you Thursday, man.
Yep, thank you.
Thank you. All right, I'm going to go ahead and throw him down there with Charlie and Ross in the interview waiting room here tonight, because that's where they're hanging out right now. I don't know why, but I guess that's just the hangout room here for the end of the race. But what a great race out here tonight. This was Downforce style racing right here, folks. This is what Downforce is known for. Just green flag runs, pit stops, maybe a hiccup or two here and there. But this right here is what Downforce is known for. It was a great race out here tonight. And, man, awesome job by these guys. Of course, Jeff, we missed you out here, buddy. But, again, get to feeling better before you try to set at your computer and race. Because, I mean, turning the steering wheel with some incisions and staples. Oh man, that would be painful. So, get to feeling better, buddy. We'll see you on track when we see you. James Dewar out there, of course, having some problems out there as well. I guess he was having some tooth problems. I don't know your story, but we missed you out here tonight too, James. James is actually in chat here too. So James, we missed you out here tonight, buddy. That would have put us at a bigger field, but we know health issues first, man. So big shout out to them too. Get feeling better, guys. Get back here out here racing when you can. Big shout out to Growmasters again, our sponsor. Growmasters manufactures deer mineral fortified with vitamins and an all organic dewormer, available at Walmart.com. Of course, I'll show the buck and the doe first. This is the product. This is what it do. Big, healthy animals out there. Of course, you see the little fawns, little cute little things. But this is what that product does. Makes them bigger, healthier, gets rid of all the parasites and nasty stuff in them, and gives them vitamins and stuff that they need. It is just a supplement. It is not a feed, just a supplement. So make sure that, you still feed them what you feed them. And, of course, they have their sale going on right now. Walmart.com, $19.95 per bucket. They are 2-gallon, 20-pound buckets. You got the red apple and the persimmon. Of course, I live in Arkansas, and we got both of them. So, grab you a few buckets or grab you a pallet full, whatever the case may be. If you know a hunter out there that needs something like this is a great product for a great price. And, it'll do 6 to 8 deer per mineral site. So, it'll really show up throughout the year of getting this product out there to them. So, again, a big shout out to, of course, Growmasters out there as well. Can't thank Growmasters enough. And, of course, like I said, James and Jeff get to feeling better. A big shout out to Bob, Mike, and Hanover for doing what all they do. Setting these races up, getting all the images prepared, making sure the lobby's correct. I mean, that's a job in itself. So, a big shout out to all three of them for doing what they do of keeping Downforce racing rolling. And, of course, all the drivers that come out here and race up side by side, whether they're new and they're trying to learn, or they're a veteran driver and they're just trying to, dominate like Bentley did here tonight. So, one of the two. So, stop feeding them. 6 can damage on my truck to be enough. Wow. Oh man, James out there. Oh man, you're laughing me. You're making me laugh here. Don't make Jeff laugh. He's probably hurting. But like I said, a big shout out to everybody out there. We're gonna get down here to the unofficial results, printing of the admin stuff here tonight. I doubt there's gonna be much, if any. But if so, this is the unofficial results. Bentley Glacier with a dominating performance out here tonight at Homestead. Awesome win. His second of the season here. Bentley with the win here tonight. Russ Rawlings in second here this evening. Caden Henry in third. Kevin Gunther fourth. Charlie fifth. Todd sixth. Cody Eldred seventh. Hanover Fist eighth. Paul ninth. And John Zerke 10th. Corey Moore will grab a top 12 in 11th. Michael Shea in 12th. Mike Whitaker 13th. So see, Mike Whitaker's gonna have to change his first name now since Michael Shea beat him. So just messing with Mike there. Mike in 13th. Stephen Lane in 14th. Gary Bergeron 15th. John Anderson 16th. Douglas Masaki 17th. Tyler White in 18th. Tyler Cadats 19th. Bob Lacavara in 20th. Bob just did not have the race out here tonight, and it all started at the beginning. Unfortunate for Bob and John. Bob got loose and just mayhem ensued, and John unfortunately was right there too, Mr. Anderson, and it kind of affected him here tonight, and Bob unfortunately got the rough end of it. But still a whole lot of season left to go here. Bob in 20th. Chad Waller, Fred Williams, and Ronald McManus Did not start here tonight. But again, our winner here tonight is going to be Bentley Glazier, grabbing his second win of the season. Or not, right here on MaxspeedTV, the Pro American Late Model Series, also known as Palms. Well, Championship Wednesday, and the points are just too close to really finalize a champion. I mean, they are that close, folks. You don't want to miss it. Share it already. Get it out there. It's already up on YouTube, ready to rock and roll. Share it. Get it out there. Should be a great championship race tomorrow night, right here on MaxspeedTV, 7:45 Eastern, 6:45 Central. Man, it should be a great race. We're looking forward to it. But thank you all again for tuning in here tonight. James, Jeff, Brendan, Braden, Brian, Dylan. If I'm missing anybody, I do apologize. But Mike Edgerton out there in chat as well. John Anderson was out in chat here too at the beginning. So, big shout out to all the fans out there that tuned in here tonight. 7 likes out here, so 3 shy from the 10. But hey, I appreciate everybody, all the views out there that tuned in here tonight. We do appreciate it. But until next time, folks, stay safe. See you tomorrow night. Thank you all, and have a good night.